The 250th American birthday is coming with a unique story of its own. A story that is quite intriguing for the American citizens, as the US State Department has just announced a special limited edition passports for the American citizens, which would be announced and would be dispatched from July 6, 2026 onwards and would last for a while. But what is so fascinating about this new special edition passport, and what would be the procedure to achieve it? Let's discuss that. The reason why this commemorative American passport has grabbed a lot of attraction and intrigue from the citizens is because for the first time in the long history of America, it features the current and living United States President. Yes, you have heard it right. For the first time in American history, this commemorative special and limited edition American passport would have an engraved picture of President Donald J. Trump with his fist on the resolute desk and with the background of the frame of Declaration of Independence 1776. On the opposite side of that page would be an iconic painting of John Trumbull, that is again of the independence or the Declaration of Independence of 1776. At the bottom of that inner cover would be a black inked signature from Donald J. Trump. The story regarding the launching of this special commemorative American passport had surfaced on social media when on last Friday, President Donald J. Trump himself posted the cover photo of this commemorative passport along with the comment by himself saying, "Welcome, but be good." Yes, there was some kind of speculation whether this comment was engraved in the commemorative passport itself, but turned out upon the endorsement of the US State Department that this comment or this caption was merely a comment by the president himself and would not be engraved in the passport. Furthermore, this passport would be dispatched to the citizens only if they will visit the Washington DC embassy or if they would schedule an in-person appointments. Yes, this passport would not be dispatched via emails or via digital verifications or authentications. Rather, this would be dispatched only in the case when a person would have set an appointment in the Washington DC embassy. People are looking forward to facilitate themselves through this commemorative passport by again celebrating the 250th birthday of United States of America.
The attack ended, the ambulance arrived, but one question stayed behind. Why does Pakistan's biggest city still not have its own emergency rescue service? A major security incident unfolded in Karachi this week when militants attacked a ranger's facility and emergency responders rushed to the scene. But after that, the operation ended. Many residents began asking a familiar question. Why does Pakistan's largest city still not have a functioning rescue 1122 service? In Punjab, rescue service 1122 service as the government's emergency response system, handling fires, accident, medical emergencies and disasters. In Karachi, however, emergency response during a major incident has largely depended on welfare organizations such as ED and CHIPA. The debate intensified again after the Rangers attack, as ambulances from a charitable organization transport to the injured and assisted rescue efforts. Many people questioned why the Sindh government's own emergency response system was not visibly present. The Sindh Assembly passed legislation earlier this year to establish a provincial rescue service similar to Rescue 1122, but for many residents, the latest incident raised concerns about how quickly that system will become operational. Supporters of the government urge that the building a modern emergency service requires funding, right, equipment and trained personnel. Critics, however, say Karachi cannot afford further delays because when an emergency strikes, people do not ask who owned the ambulance. They ask who reached the scene when it most mattered.